everybody and welcome back. So yesterday decided I was going to spend some of my reward points and purchase myself the new white Core Elite controller, I think it's pronounced, or it's it's called officially. So I have got it here and it's come today, next day delivery. So we're going to unbox this right now. So I've got a few other little bits to show everyone as well. I've got not only this that's turned up today, which I haven't opened yet, but I've also got the Venom case, the Venom component parts that comes in its own case. And I've even brought my Series S with the xScreen on it so we can plug it in and have a bit of a play with it and see what the options are for the Elite controllers these days, because I have got an Elite, the Halo one, and it is very nice. However, don't like to use it too much, trying to keep it from getting damaged too much. And I believe because it's one of the original Series S's but with a fancy design on it, it is more prone to issues, so I'm obviously more reluctant to use it. So this one, the new ones, there it is, and yeah, new ones apparently, the Core and later on the new Design Lab ones that are coming, they've got some upgraded parts. Now that's interesting because I know that a lot of people complain that the bumper buttons on the Elite Series 2, they get a bit spongy and either stick or stop responding completely. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to set myself a date. I'm going to use this controller almost exclusively for 1 year, and then this time next year, I'm going to see whether or not there are this new upgraded, apparently upgraded version of the Elite 2 controller, Series 2 controller, has actually been upgraded and whether it made a difference. So keep your eye out for that one. That'll be roughly 12 months from now, give or take. So yeah, that should be interesting. I have gotten used to using the Elite controller again. I had a Series 1, the rubbers came off it. Everything else still works fine, but once the rubbers come off on those Series 1s, it's almost unplayable because it doesn't feel right holding it. I believe the rubbers on these are okay. I haven't seen many people say they've had a problem. I think they fixed that. I think they found out it was something to do with certain people's oil in their skin reacted with the glue combined with the heat of your hands. That's what made the rubbers expand and then fall off. I believe they've fixed that, but again, when I do a review for this one in about 12 months time, we will see. I also didn't want to have to get a Design Labs one and test it on that, because I'm going to make a nice Design Labs version of this. So here we go. Right, let's do this. So first of all, you've got the usual Elite features. You've got your adjustable tension for your thumbsticks. You can buy the official components pack. I didn't need it because, like I said, I've got a Halo Elite controller. So I've got the charging dock already. I've got some of the, obviously the official thumbstick bits, but because I wanted to use this anyway, again, didn't need it. No carry case, I believe. It's literally just the controller and that's it. You get, I think, the default D-pad, the disc version one, I think is what comes with it. So without further ado, let's crack on, shall we? So this is the first time I've opened this. Oh, it's one of those ones you just tear it. Didn't need the knife for that. And we've got another one here that I'm actually going to have to use the knife for because I can't find the edge. So yeah, that's he says. Packing tape stuck to that. All right, and here we go. So let's. Oh, they are snug. It's a really nice box on these Elites. Really, really sturdy, strong box. You don't have to worry about it in shipping. And there it is. Just a quick look inside the box. I'm not seeing anything. Not seeing anything else inside. Let's have a quick look under here before we go any further. See what we get. What else did we get with this? Okay, so you still get the long USB-C cable with the braided cable cover. Very nice. Do like them. Do occasionally use my Halo one when I'm desperate for a long USB-C cable. And then let's have a look what we get in here. So this is all the instructions that nobody ever reads. We're all guilty of it. We'll say, yeah, of course we read it. Yeah, of course we did. So that's your little tension screw thing. So that's what you use under here. And then if you can see that, there's a little bit in there, and you can then pop that in there and turn it left or right, tightens or loosens it, so you can adjust the tension of your thumbsticks. Quite like that. Have tightened them up slightly on my Halo one, but I felt that the default was pretty much okay. There we go. So apparently you press that button to turn it on. Who knew, eh? And then I think these are all just different languages. Same thing, same thing, same thing. Rubbish. Warranty. All that kind of stuff. Yeah, we don't read it, but it's worth keeping hold of just in case you need it for the warranty. So I'll put all that back in the box and we will deal with that, or I will deal with that later on. Right. Put that bit out of the way as well. So, there we go. As you can see, it's your standard Elite 2 Series 2 controller. Everything's the same as any of the others, except for apparently some of these internal parts have been upgraded. So we will see about that. Looks very nice. I like that. I like the white. I'm hoping that when we get the Design Labs version, we get some coloured thumbsticks and coloured rubbers, buttons, not just the usual Design Lab stuff. Hope they go a little bit more in depth with it, but even if it is just the regular Design Lab thing, it'll be fine. And you've got your internal battery, that's 40 hours, I believe, about 40 hours, and I can definitely confirm that my Halo controller definitely lasts a good 3 or 4 nights of solid use. So there you have it. That's it. You've got your 3 different switch settings, so you can change it to how far it goes down, all the way, medium or short, for those Twitch shooters and things like that. I have to say I do like it on the short one when I'm playing on Sea of Thieves, personally. It feels good. I like everything about this. I love these Elite controllers, and I've been looking forward to getting another one that I can actually use without worrying about breaking it. And that is this one. Okay, right, so I'm going to put that to one side. In fact, I'm going to turn that on just for a minute, and let me, because it's bound to need an update. So I just sync that to the console, and while that's doing that, I will open this. So this is the Venom controller, Elite controller component pack, and you can get this, I believe, in gold, blue, and this color, which is purple. One of my favorite colors, if not my favorite. These are, I've got another one, I've got the gold one that I use on my Halo controller, so I don't wear out the official parts. And I have to say, they are very well made. You'd be hard pushed to sort of, let me just take that off there. It's almost the same. Well, but that's a different design. Let me get the right one that matches the same one that's on the controller. There we go. Do you see what I mean? The quality of these things is fantastic, and I have been using it on the other controller for some time. They're great. Love them. So I'm going to be leaving that on there for now. So the big change is obviously you've got another one of these, but the big change I'll be making is swapping that out. Apparently I haven't clicked update now like I thought I had. So there's that. And obviously you've got the D-pad version as well, if that's the sort of thing you like. I personally love the disc. It's always the first thing that goes on whenever I get one of these controllers. Then I just put it on there for effect, so you can have a look if you like it. Looks nice. Like I said, I wish these had been purple inside, you know, in the case. They'd made them purple coloured, but it still looks good. And then I usually only ever use 1 or 2 paddles, but just for the video, I'm going to put them all on so you can get an idea of what it looks like. Yeah, I usually, oops, I think I've just put that one on the wrong side. Yeah, I have. Is it the wrong side? I don't know. Okay, maybe I put them on the wrong way. That might be what I've done wrong. Yeah, there we go. That's just me. So there we go. So there they are. I would say that this Venom, they do seem to be a little bit hit and miss in the fact that you can sort of, looks like they haven't quite sprayed them ones quite as much purple as they've sprayed them ones, which is a little bit disappointing. But it's not the end of the world, and when it's in the back of your controller, you won't even see it anyway. That one's the important one. That one looks great. So there it is. So that's that. All upgraded. I would like to maybe, when it runs out of warranty, I might think about changing some of these. You can buy replacement buttons and things. I might do that when it's out of warranty. So the update is taking a little longer than I thought, but that's because we're using my shared Wi-Fi mobile hotspot on my phone. It's nearly done, 95%. I'll try and put both of them in there so I don't lose them. There we go. Okay, so there you go. So yeah, I really like that Venom pack. It's really good, and as far as the quality goes, especially on the rubber on the thumbsticks, really good quality. Highly recommended. They're a lot cheaper as well. They're only about 25, I think it's $24.99 in Great British pounds. So yeah, you can pick them up, and you can also get them, or at least some of them, on the on the Microsoft store. So if you've got points like I did and bought that, you can also pick one of them up. Right, so let me just pull this over here, and I'm gonna just tip the screen back so you can all see it. Yeah, has that got light shining on it? It has. There we go. Can you see that all right? Right, I just pressed the button I didn't mean to. Settings, I think I've already just been on it. There we go. Accessories. Configure. Okay, right, so what you can do is, new profile. I'm just going to call this, actually, I've already got a profile from my, so this carries over, which is clever. So profile 1, 2, and 3 is what I've got on my Halo account, on my, words are hard. Halo Elite controller. So these profiles here have carried over via the cloud, and now I can just assign them to each slot. And then if I go profile 2, assign that to slot 2, and whoops, wrong button. Profile 3, assign that to slot 3. And there we go. And as you can see already, it has changed the colour. Let me see if I can. So obviously that's the one, isn't it? There you go, to match the controller. Purple light, purple D-pad, purple paddles. There we go. So if I just go back to that a second, I'll just quickly show you that you can go into the settings, and on an Elite controller you can assign anything to them. I personally like to assign one of these paddles to a shift button, so you press it and on its own it doesn't do anything, but then you can assign any button you want. But I use the LB and RB to take a screenshot or take a clip, because you don't have a share button on the Elites. Please fix that, Microsoft. Please give us a Series 3 with a share button. But there you go. Other than that, beautiful, perfect, works well. And then you can obviously adjust all of the sensitivities of all the thumbsticks, the triggers, everything, the dead zone, the lot. So if you haven't got an Elite controller and you're thinking about it, but you don't want to spend the 180 quid, then I'd recommend one of these. And then at some point, if you feel like upgrading, you know, getting some of the official paddles or these Venom ones, you can buy them separately from Microsoft or probably any retailer really. And that's it. Right, well, I think that's the end of that. So thank you very much for watching. And I will leave you with a nice image of the controller. Please like, share and subscribe. And I will see you all in the next video. Take care.